Hello, hello to my Scorpios. How are y'all doing out there? It's CJ, and I am here to do a reading for you that is going to span from the time you see it through the end of November. It's going to be a little bit longer to try and make up for the fact that I have been out of commission with a little injury, but I'm back, and let's get into it. Money, career, love, and it may come as a somewhat personal reading, so we'll see how it flies. Remember, it's general, so take what resonates. Don't get hung up on something that doesn't feel well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpios, as well as the South and North Node. Okay, so it's going to be Oracle heavy as bonuses, so that more people can kind of get a vibe for what's going on in their life. And then I'm going to do your money and career as well as love at the end. Okay. So let's get started. You had 3 ancestors come up. Seer. See beyond the current situation. Not that you don't already, but you might actually be called to spending some time in some meditation, or even going to seek out someone who can help you. A tarot reader, medium, psychic, somebody just to talk through things, and then you get that aha moment. Summer, bask in joy and light. What a beautiful card for Scorpio. You getting ready for your birthday season, by the way, for our October. Happy birthday, and obviously November. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Love this, especially if you're on that Scorpio Sagittarius line. So you are already looking at the fact that summer and the bee of honey is here, basking in joy and light. Life is good. Things are going your way. There might be some clouds. There might be some murkiness around you right now with the seer here saying, see beyond this current situation, because there are linings. There's things lining up for you. And it could be one, just because you decide, I'm going to go. I'm going to do it. I'm taking the big leap of faith and lighting the fire in your belly, as they say. Okay, let us get into this new deck, which I just, first... Yeah, because it has tarot in it. This is the White Witch Tarot. These are only major arcana. So it's pretty cool. Love to get an overall theme. Let's see what we got going on for our Scorpios in the month of October and November. And this is being done before the new moon in Libra. I have the Venus energy around me, Aphrodite, Venus, all the divine energy. Even like the candle is jasmine, and upstairs I have rose going. I'm really leaning into this Venus energy for whatever reason. Oh, thank you. The High Priestess, speaking of. The High Priestess is your seer. And it can be you. You're Scorpio. Scorpio are notorious for being able to dive deep, to tap in. Pluto and Mars, co-rulers with you. But this is more of intuition. This is omens. This is good news. This is either something coming from the ether or something spread to you through this light, right? The summer light, joy, announcements. But it is one almost of an internal knowing, like you kind of know it's coming. You're just waiting for it. You're waiting for all of the alignment to hang out and move itself on so you can move forward. It's a great card of omens and good fortune. A very, very connected spiritually card, as well as one connected to universal consciousness and human consciousness for that matter. Thank you. One more. Justice, Libra. It's Libra season. So it very well could be something that pops up in the remaining part of this month. We have a new moon coming up in Libra, which is really weird for it to be so close to the end of the month. And then we go into Scorpio season, into your season. So in this time, things might have aligned for you. Things might have balanced out. Things that were, whether it's work or relationship, things were out of balance. And now they have come back into balance. If you are involved in anything in the legal or government or, dispute area or negotiations, contracts, things of that sort, this is coming into your favor, right? Because generally when Libra shows up or justice shows up, it's aligned for you. especially if you're coming from the argument on the side of spiritual law and right. Okay. Beautiful combo together, High Priestess and Justice. Okay. Now, this is the Mira Visions by James Eads. It's a new deck. I just loved it, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to read in that it's all this. Oh my gosh, 5 cards. Okay, in this. What do you see? It's beautiful, and it's a little hard. Look at that. 9 of lotuses, 9 of chalices. You see the mirrored, reflective, super, super beautiful, but a little hard to read. 9 of cups, self-love, self-celebration. Scorpio's done it. Whatever that is. Is it money, career? We don't know, because these are oracle messages primarily. But success. It's celebration. It's celebrating you. You love you, Scorpio, and that's good. Let's reward ourselves. Let's do the things that we want to do that make us happy. Love this card. The 5 of chalices, where you have felt, and this is in the challenge position, because 5 of these have come out. So where you have felt lack, where you have felt loss, it's overcoming. The 10 of swords, all that worry, all of that strife, all that conversation, everything else, ending. Love this. The 8 of pentacles. Oh, this is professional. This is in what your core, what you're really good at. Look at the growth that comes from this. You are a master at what it is that you do. In this case, it's showing the master of gardening with the beautiful flowers, just making things bloom. But whatever it is that you do, touch, because again, we're going to try and keep these aren't the tarot for money necessarily, but whatever you're touching right now is doing so in such a way people are recognizing that you're the master, the expert, the person to go to. And the Page of Pentacles. So we go from the 8 to the Page. So news about your career, news about money, news about something of worth. It can even be your own self-worth, since you started at the beginning of this. And a lot of our money and career readings are about that. We're not only reading about money coming in or out, career advancement or community advancement or things that you want to do, but also your own worth. Because your energy and what you project out into the world is what comes back to you. Right? So the Page of Pentacles is saying it's new. Pages are children or new beginnings, new news, new information, new money, new career, new opportunities to create a foundation based in earthly values. Or even you feeling new and invigorated about yourself. Ooh, I love it. Okay. All right, well, let's get out of those kind of self things. Let's get into our money and career for you. First, a halt came out. You might have felt like there was like a pause in your money. Okay, wow. Jeez Louise. All right, guys, this is way too many. So I saw the recognition. I'm going to pull that out. Everything else is going to go back in. Recognition. Your money is looking good and solid. Whatever you're working on now will win you the respect of others. You could earn a leadership position or get the recognition you deserve. There we go. And spirituality. Love it. So for some of you where money had come to a halt, don't borrow more than you can repay. Debts might seem like they're piling up, but it's going to end. Like, remember, you had the 5 of chalices, which could have been that loss or that lack of, but the 10 of swords is coming in. The information is coming in. The worry, the concern, the conversations, the negotiations coming to an end. And here you are in your weight, in your gift with the 8 of Pentacles of money, career, value, moving forward, and the newness starting with the Page. And in spirituality, there's your High Priestess and the Seer. You're being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some spell work. Ask your angels and guides for assistance. Set up a little money altar. New moon coming up. Time to do it. And then, of course, the recognition where your money is looking good and solid. Whatever you're working on now will win you the respect of others, and you could earn a leadership position or get the recognition that you deserve. And there is the Page of Pentacles. Kind of lines up, doesn't it? Okay. Let's get into some tarot on this. Let's get some clarifiers. I have to move these up. The only problem about working on my little altar desk here is that it doesn't have a lot of space. And I would stand, for some of you who've been here before and you've seen me stand, it's my preferred way, but with my knee, it's not really. It also depends on who's in the house. Look at that. 7 of Cups. Choices. Your energy. Your energy with Scorpio energy up there. Plenty of choices coming your way. Oh gosh, these guys are really flipping. The King of Swords. That's like a very unemotional decision and or person in your life who's helping you to make these decisions, or you may be in that mindset. Justice again. A Libra energy is so fire for you. If you have Libra placements, or if you're really looking at this in October, in Libra season, just before the new moon, really calling you to take action. And there is 1111, right? So there's the awakening code, the new beginnings that are taking place for you. And did something else fall over? The Knight of Wands. Love this. New passion. Remember the Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. That's the Knight of Wands, the actioning on what it is that you desire. It could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or Aries that can come in and bring that passion and fun and playfulness, but it really feels like it's about you, setting fire to things, getting ready. I'm motivated. My life is now balanced. I got a new vibe. I'm moving into this. I've got my downloads. Where there has been some struggle, no more. I'm moving on. Queen of Swords, yeah, you're telling the truth. So now you have the King and Queen of Swords. So divine masculine, divine feminine, but also could be a couple in the air sign Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So you might have a couple of these in here. Athena, getting to the truth. No emotion in this. This is pure decision making. Lots of air energy around you. You are in your own water energy here, and you do have passion lying underneath, but it's all about the mind right now. It's all about the Libra air energy. Are there any final messages, Spirit, Angels, and Guides? And the Knight of Cups. So not only the Knight of Wands, but the Knight of Cups. The actioning towards something that's going to bring you joy. Emotion. It can also be, again, Scorpio, yourself, Pisces, or Cancer. It can be someone that offers you some fun, some play. Might be a little bit of a player if that's, it's not the love reading right now, it's money. But for me, I'm seeing this as 2 knights actioning toward your joy, your passion, your motivation. And they're knights. So it's past the page where you get the news about your career, and now it's, I love this, I'm moving toward it, I am motivated with the knights here. 2 justices. You know, a lot of the readings are getting double confirmations, so you might want to look up the card Justice, Libra. 1111 obviously is, for those of you who like the numerology, big energy for you. Okay, let's get into our love oracle. Let's see what we have in that regard. Thank you, Spirit, Angels, Guides. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the nodes. What's going on with our love? The Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Someone around you could just be digging themselves, not really into the relationship. And this, I mean, it could be you as well. But I feel with your High Priestess energy and the seer coming here, it's more of that empath narcissistic relationship. So be careful. Not sharing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. A mask. Are you wearing a mask and not showing your true feelings, or is this narcissist around not showing their true feelings? Interesting. Again, that's not for everybody. Oh, the romance angels. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, which means this may not be the person. There is someone coming who will be worth waiting for. Or a situation has to play out, and then everything will align for you. Love that. Okay. Let's get into the Love Tarot. Let's see if we can get any clarifiers on that. Thank you for staying with me. Again, extra long reading. You can feel free to bookmark it. Just come back to it. I appreciate it. I thank you so much for hitting the like and subscribe, and for joining me. And you have Judgment. Judgment. Coming out of the dark, seeing things for the truth. Maybe you're finally seeing the truth of the matter with this narcissist, or a person who's hiding and not showing you their true selves. Thank you. Love for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Nodes. The Moon, secrets being revealed. Here's Pisces energy. Information coming to you, though. It's your intuition. And I mean, goodness gracious, the High Priestess again. So that's 3 cards in the High Priestess energy. Good omens. Look at the pomegranates in the basket here. Okay, so while she might be a seer, while she may be all-knowing, while she might be able to channel information or to receive information or to feel that, like really tap in deep, there is the omen of good coming from the High Priestess. So you have the seer, you have the High Priestess, and then here's a perfect example of it with the pomegranates representing sensuality, success, prosperity, and that is also worth waiting for, right, in the romance angels. But there's 3 High Priestesses here, unheard of, to get that in all these different decks. And, might I add, Judgment's a 2, High Priestess is a 2, right? So you have 2, you have 20, which is another 2. So 2, 2, 2. Those are partnerships, whether they're in love, whether it's in work. And 11, 11, if you add the ones up, those are 2s. It's also a time of working. 22 is the master builder number. It's beaver energy, getting to work, action, knights. Look at all the subtext that's underneath it here. Could go on and on. So 11, 11, and 2, 2, and 2 so far. Now the Moon, we just totally left Pisces out here, but that is intuition, understanding secrets, tapping into that energy. More divine feminine energy here because the Moon rules the divine feminine, the Sun rules the divine masculine. But this is just a person that's lying by your water element, receiving the information that's coming, understanding, hearing, allowing those downloads to come in. Highly intuitive. And remember, you had spirituality as one of the oracles too. So you're really being called to this. I'm going to see if there's any other messages. And this is our Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. I haven't used this deck in a while, but it's also quite beautiful. Scorpio with the High Priestess coming in. Oof, and Justice. You will know the answers. Things are coming to work out. You can also, thank you, Spirit, you can also send out into the universe the justice that you're looking to receive. The justice that needs to be, if I were to pull an animal, I wonder if crow would come out. The sacred law, like things that that there are things that need to be realigned, balanced. What's the word? Restored. And there's a part of it saying you can set that into motion. You can call it in. However your chosen path of spirituality is, or manifestation. New moon. Time to do it. especially around relationships. Seven of Swords, secrets. Somebody's sneaking around. There's the golden mirror. There's that. Yeah, Scorpio, you might be finding some things out. Or not finding them out, but literally coming to the realization. And then one again. I love this card because it reminds me of Elizabeth Taylor as as Cleopatra. My mother loved the movie, so we saw it like 100,000 times. If you haven't seen it with Richard Burton, the model in this kind of, the drawing kind of looks like her. But the magician, alchemize. As I was just saying, Spirit just was like, Scorpio can make this happen. The magician, there's magic around you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards of spirituality and High Priestess. The moon, which is literally about intuition. And then coming out of the dark, seeing things, understanding, ascending, aligning with the truth. Knights, actioning towards your passion and what it is that you want. And the magician is where you've created it all, or are creating it, or can create it. This is a huge card of manifestation with the new moon coming up. Look at that beautiful card. This is the time. All of the elements. You have water, you have air, you have earth, you have fire. Everything is around you. Alchemize that stuff. What do you want? Right some wrongs. I'm hearing right some wrongs. And put forth really requests to align spiritually. If you're ready for it, because some are not. So if you're ready and this makes sense to you, because you certainly are called to it. But I say right some wrongs because in some cases, Scorpio is karma. You have 2 cards of justice here. It's not just karma happening for you, it's you are karma. Death and rebirth, babe. Nobody gets karma like they get when they get a Scorpio karma. Am I lying? I'm not lying. Right some wrongs. And in the end, you know what it is that you want. You've got your Page of Pentacles in career, in self, recognition, actioning. Contracts might be negotiated as well. Justice can represent that. And the magician, you are the magician. You are creating this. Woo, 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 woo. I have like 3 or 4 Scorpio placements, so I'm like super stoked. And finally, no, I can't end without doing my dragon energy. Wisdom. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person which will allow you to move on. Wisdom. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. If you've seen these readings, my dragon energy is one of my favorite things to end a reading with. So, it can have love, it can have romance, it can have health, it can have money, it can have cards like this for self. It's just great. It's called the Fortune Cookie deck, but it's full of dragon energy. Fuel, yes. Reinvent yourself. Woo, 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 woo. Reinvent yourself. Yes. Yes, you are, Priestess. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease of life. 1. You have 5 ones. You have 2, 2, 2. So there's 3 2s. And no. Oh, and 7 and 7. Lots of numbers lining up for you. And then, oh, I forgot. 9, 5, 10. So there's another one. So there's 6 ones. Yeah, on the page. 6 ones, 3 2s, 2, 2, and 2. 2 7s and 2 9s because the moon adds up to a 9. And you have this. lots of multiple numbers here, lots of messages. Hope you enjoyed it. I send you love and blessings, and I will talk with you all before December. Hard to believe we were saying that. But anyway, much love. Bye for now.